live. I'm gonna find where should I sit. So I'm probably over here. You have to see that live stream. Give us a wee moment as we set this up. All you watchers that are there, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. We got the Akim. That's gonna be Khayaba.
Yeah, Chayaba.
Yep, Khayaba. And you got the Barzal Ratazah, right? Yeah, Barzal Ratazah. All right. We gonna give, of course, all praise and glory to Yahweh. We're giving double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations. Like y'all can check the stream if it is working.
Yeah, it's good. I'm checking it.
It's good. You see here audio and all?
Good.
Audio and all?
Yes.
Good?
Good.
All right. So yeah, we just gonna stop. Yeah, so we just gonna go in the spirit. I'm gonna get in the view, Lord will. See if I'm in view. Let me see. And where's my Bible? And then we're just gonna go in the spirit because we just might be delayed. I'm not sure. Might be a bit delayed. Is it delayed? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sure they can see me, right? It's gonna be delayed. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. All right. Yeah. So we here. We brothers from the Great Millstone Plaintables, Wakanda, Great Millstone Camp in Philadelphia. So just coming to the spirit of doing a wee lesson and such. We just watched. What movie did we just watch?
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Right.
So the second number 2 of Black Panther. Yep.
Yeah. So like the brother said, the sequel of the Black Panther movie I never saw before, but I should see. And actually, I do recommend brothers to see this new one. Black Panther, because it's very, very spiritual. I don't know, spoiler alert, if anything, anything we might speak on just in the spirit, if you didn't watch the video, the show or the movie, hey, we still gonna speak a little bit on it, on the spirit, brother said, it's a lot, loads of heavy, feminism spirit, but for the most part, I don't think it should really like disturb too much of your viewer experience and stuff like that. It's still a good movie and stuff like that. Obviously you spare the bones and such, from the viewers. Yeah.
Come.
I don't know if brother already got a precept. You got something on deck already?
We can start with, you want to start Ezekiel 37?
Yeah, let me see what you got. Yeah, you talking about the dry bone, Valley of Dry Bones and such?
Yeah, or we can start with Revelation 11.
Yeah, go wherever in the spirit, you just go and bring it, and then we just go right there to the spirit. God, so go ahead.
Yeah.
And then let me pull up the stream on my channel too.
All right, we'll start. Go ahead. This Ezekiel 37:1. It says, "The hand of the Lord Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones."
Right. So this this valley being a low land, right? Low being low, of course, morally, spiritually, very, very low. Here in Babylon, the Great America and such, as you can see, and they actually cross Yahweh Shai in this place, right?
Yep.
Anything that, like, if a brother want to be masculine and show himself as a man, that actually is soon seen as what? Toxic masculinity and such, right?
Yep.
If a brother want to say if he has a certain belief and against the whole alphabet system and the whole belief of being able to sexually be with anything and all of that, that you could be looked at and actually can be charged with a hate crime in certain instances and such, because that is accepted, and we know that because this is what Sodom and Egypt, pursuant to what Revelation.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. If y'all brothers got precepts in the midst, y'all just
I was looking for that one in Isaiah where it speaks about how that man who's righteous, and then if he's righteous and basically he's made an enemy, if you know what I'm talking about.
Made a offender for his word.
Something like that.
Let me see what you're talking Is you talking about this? Is this Isaiah chapter 29 and 21? It says that make a man offender for a word. Is it that one?
Nah, it wasn't. But now we can stay in the spirit though,
Right,
on topic. So this verse 2, it says, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry.
Right, and these be the Israelites. Yashala being what so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. All right, or the Israelites. Okay, of course, no forgetting about the Israelite foreigners. All right, as well. You know, seeing them, of course, with Yakazagala, seeing them, you know, in the vision, seeing them in a very deed state, which you know, brothers don't have to, of course, you know, have that the precept and proverbs that talk about how.
Oh, man, understanding.
Yeah, Barzal, let him get it.
Gone.
Yeah, Barzal, you get that one.
I think that's like 21 or something.
Like 16, something like
Oh yeah, 16.
that. Yep, there you go. Right there. Got
It's
it?
in Proverbs 16.
21:16.
Oh, 21 and
Yeah.
16. So like,
God.
all right, this is Proverbs 21, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right. So, you know, a man that runneth the way of understanding shall man in the congregation of death. So, us being as a nation, we wandered out of the way of understanding, going and what? Following other gods and such, being idolatrous men, all right, and women. Us as a nation, you know, we've done that. And because of that, you know, we are what? Spiritually deep. You know, spiritually without that mind, that water, you know, and we become what? Very, very dry. Okay? Being without you know, this truth and such. Kind. Yep. And any precepts in the midst, y'all, you know, go into and get.
Yeah, I was just you know, gonna you know, roughly paraphrase the scriptures, and I think it might be in Baruch.
Mm-hmm.
It was you know, because we went astray from the Lord 10 times more.
Yeah,
that's Baruch, or is that Galatians?
That's Sirach.
Oh,
You said
Sirach,
this
Sirach.
is Sirach chapter.
Yeah, and you know, that's the mindset that we in, because we understand that, you know, we went off, and you know, we in mourning. All right, we're not in a type of mirth type of spirit. All right, you know, us coming back to the truth. You know, remembering who we are. You know, that's obviously you know, the Lord said that was gonna happen, and you know, we see that happening today. All right, more and more people, you know, coming out you know, the Lord using certain celebrities to even push the truth as well. You know, even though they don't have the truth, but the Lord uses them in order to you know, get it out there, man.
Yeah, just a little bit, you know, for the hope, you know, the elect who's out there, they might need to hear, you know, a celebrity, you know, just a little something, you know, because the Lord might do that, just, you know, to stir up the spirit in that guy, and then, or person, you know, to keep on seeking for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he gets to the point where, you know, he comes across the brothers, you know, because we, at the end of the day, we know, the celebrities, they don't have the full truth.
Yeah, it's
you know.
Baruch 4:28.
Okay, so yeah, it was Baruch.
Yeah, you could get it. Yeah.
But yeah, real quick out of Isaiah, or it's like Hosea 4:6, it says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge."
Yeah,
because
being destroyed. Yeah.
It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Yeah, because we, at the end of the day, man, if you don't have that knowledge, then you're really, like what Ezekiel 37 was talking about, you know, you're really dry bones, you know, because what Yahweh Shai said, basically, come to the living waters.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's how you spiritually become awake again, you know. So when Ezekiel saw, you know, these dry bones, he didn't literally see, you know, just, you know, dehydrated people. He saw, you know, the spirit, you know, of these people.
Yeah. When you go into it, they was lacking of breath.
Yeah.
Wisdom. You know, where you go. Yep. Come on.
Yeah, the chapter's real deep, man, if you go into it. Ezekiel 37.
Yep.
But
yeah, you can keep reading it. But the brother got that other precept in Baruch, right?
You can go and get it.
Yeah, this Baruch 4 verse 28, it says, "For as was your mind to go astray from the power, you know, the Most High Yahweh, so being returned seek him 10 times more. That's right. So it's, and it says soul being returned, seek him 10 times more. And that's the estate that we in right now, man. All right, we returned, all right. And us, being returned, all right, we trying to seek the Lord, as much as we can. All right. Get into these scriptures, all right, studying, all right. Praying, fasting, just doing whatever we can to make our calling and election sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Real quick, Sirach chapter 43 and verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can. Right?
Yep.
Supposed to exalt the Lord as much as you can.
Mhm.
For even yet he will far exceed. And when you exalt him, going to lift him up. All right. Put forth all your strength and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
Yeah, and how do we do that, man? We do that by, doing the Lord's will. Mainly, by teaching His word, because when we exalt, the name of the Lord, we do it, usually, we're the ones who exalt the name of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, showing our faith, being out there on the highways and byways, uploading these videos. You always see us, basically, the first thing we say, man, is call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yashai, which means, giving all praises, to the Lord and His only begotten Son, which, their names, are in the Paleo Hebrew, it's not in English and, Greek. First, the language of the heavens, it was a Hebrew. And the Lord Himself, when He was on earth, Yahweh Shai, He was a Hebrew, so He was given a Hebrew name.
Yep.
And us now, we put back on we can read back in Ezekiel, the flesh being put back on us. We getting our nationality back. So us, being Hebrew Israelites, Hebrew being the language, Israelite being, of course, our nationality. Of course, we are calling ourselves, surnames us back with Hebrew names and such. So in the world, hey, we know we had Hebrew names prior, and then Esau gave us English names and Spanish names and all these different other places and such. But now, we, through the Spirit, are taking back our identity, and that's through Yahweh Bashem Yashai.
Yeah, and what this devil, he's getting fearful about it. He sees, it was that one document, how when after Esau took over, the so-called Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad and Reuben, and even them taking over, the so-called Latinos, which what the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos make up the Northern Kingdom, the Northern Kingdom tribes.
Yeah.
So basically, after they took down, those people, the Northern Kingdom, man, they basically said, and, polluted them with the re-education systems and shit.
Yep.
They said basically the only way it will be a phenomenon, they said a phenomenon for these people to come back, to their true identity.
Yeah.
That's how badly they polluted them, our people, man.
Yep, and that's the spirit too, because I just did a lesson not too long ago saying, he's gonna try everything in his power to take us away from the word, all right, take us away from getting the full truth. And I just did a lesson on that too. But
yeah, because at the end of the day, who knows, man? These, because people are gonna be following after Kyrie, Kanye. They might say some bugged out shit. They might say, okay, yeah, blah blah blah. Then they might say some bugged out shit, and then Jake keeps falling after that. Not, knowing how to pick out the bones or pick out the meat from the bones.
Yeah, yeah, they don't have the Holy Spirit. I mean, only the Spirit gonna guide you to be able to know, obviously, what the true doctrine is.
Yeah.
This Spirit, as it tell you in Sirach, 6th chapter, in verse 20, that being wisdom, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned.
Yeah.
He that is without understanding will not remain with her.
Yeah. And basically, I was adding on to that, man. Esau, there's that one saying, fight fire with fire. Esau, he's been trying to so hard to hide back, the word of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, hide back our heritage. He spent millions. Remember, the one dude who came out in the limousine when High Priest Hariel was out there, he said, wow, hey, man, we spent millions, to make sure you guys didn't get it. So we know Esau, he's been trying so hard for decades, man, or centuries, really, to keep the truth away from us. So now he knows, okay, well, let's try to fight fire with fire. Let me try to bring these certain, paid off dudes out here, try to, lead these people astray.
Yep. Hey, and that's why also you see the book of like Baruch and stuff like that. It's a real heavy chapter, and what he tried to do, take out the apocrypha, out of the King James and stuff like that. But hey, look at, but why? Because look at this. Baruch 2 verse 30, it says, "For I knew that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." So who is that talking about, man? All right, but Esau, him being that deceiver, he didn't want this type of information, coming out to our people, because he understand that us receiving this word is power, man.
Yeah.
All right, and once the elect is sealed, all right, hey, it's a done deal for Esau, man.
Yeah.
So
God. Yeah, Esau, he pretty much want us to stay within a state of darkness, obscurity, ignorance, not to know who we and what we are. But of course, when we turn to Yahweh Shem Shai, that's the game changer. That's where, of course, faith, confidence, of course,
spiritual
hope
power
and vision,
rise up.
you have everything that was impossible becomes possible with Yahweh Shem Shai, and, because you see how the structure of Jacob be, very, very dry without this understanding and stuff. Jacob think that, like I say, they think that they just gonna be niggas and spicks and wetbacks and any whatever little nationality they claim they are. I'm just a French man living in here, and I'm just gonna work this job, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have I have kids try to leave stuff to, but we know the curses take away all that.
Yeah, you can't build up no inheritance in this society, or you can't build up you can't leave, because hey, your kids, your children got to go through the same shit. They got to go through the school system. Most likely they're gonna have to, they won't be able to build off of your fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you're in another country, then that would be different. But hey, man, here in Babylon, that shit's almost impossible.
That's right. I'm gonna get a couple different scriptures, because through Yahweh Shai, we able to see and stuff and have knowledge and such. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
I just had it. Like spirit, quick in 1 second, spirit. I got this other precept too. Spirit. Let me see. Give me one moment. Just had it. Brother one. You can even read Isaiah 42 and 1 real quick. If I can find the other precept real quick.
Like, this is Isaiah 42 verse 1. It says, "Behold my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him."
Right. The elect, the nation of Israel, but of course, elect of the elect. The Lord put his spirit, was in. Okay? Go on. And really, like I said, you have Yahweh Shai, Go ahead.
Yep. And it says, "He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles.
Right.
He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street."
Yeah, man. And it's gonna be beautiful to see, of course, the judgment that's gonna come through Yahweh Shai. It's gonna be absolutely magnificent. He already working a great work within us. Changing us, making us be able to see, us not, being without the manners and customs that we supposed to have. I see like a lot of Jake, they see these different movies and stuff, then they start calling themselves like, yeah, we Hamites. Yeah.
Hamites, Wakandans.
Yeah, like maybe Northern Kingdom might see
Egyptian.
Yeah, Northern Kingdom might see that Wakanda forever, and think that they from the Northern Kingdom side, they might say like, yeah, oh man, I better get back to my Aztec Mayan customs.
I get back to my Mayan language.
Let me try to get back to that, and knowing like I said, we was going the hell off, we came over here to try to keep the commandments, which we couldn't keep back in Assyria and being the Northern Kingdom, but we was going off,
because when you come here, man, when you look at the relics of when the so-called Native Americans, Latinos were here, hey, they were worshiping, you know, false, you know, other gods, man. You know, so they were going off. So what? You know, the Lord went ahead and sent the enemy to take them down. You know, because they were going off, man. You know, as well as the Southern Kingdom, you know, so-called Negroes.
That's right. Yeah, get Isaiah chapter 9. Isaiah 9, real quick, because we talking about like how the conqueror being conquistadors came. Like they showed that in that Black Panther.
Yeah,
right?
they showed it.
They were showing how Emma came over there, you know, got down, man. Let me see. Is it Isaiah 9 or is it Isaiah 10 and go to verse 5.
All right. This Isaiah 10 verse 5, it says, O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
Right. With that, of course, the Assyrian would be Esau, Edom. You know, this is modern day Nineveh, modern day Assyria. Okay, here. And, you know, of course, we had the Assyrians, you know, had conquered Northern Kingdom, you know, back in going to the history, Shalmaneser and such, you know. And then, you know, we fled from our persecution, and came over here to to be the Americas, you know, another land, you know, to worship, try to worship and keep our customs, but we went off, you know. But it said that the rod of my the rod of my anger. So the Lord's anger is through using Esau, Edom, our enemy, to punish us, right? The staff in their hand is my indignation, is the Lord's anger. You know, so it's the Lord's anger, the rain conquistadors, to rape our women, pillage the land, and take the resources. They were talking about that, even in that movie, right?
Yep, they was.
Yeah, talking about how like basically they want to take certain resources from us.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah, that's true. Basically, they're making it what Namor. You know, when he was talking to Shuri, I believe he said, they're basically want to come up against us, you know, just to come after our resources. Yeah. You know, and that's all you saw, because you saw he's a carnal man. You know, he doesn't care if, you got a functioning people. You know, if he sees something, you know, he's like a little kid. If he sees something, man, he's gonna do whatever it takes. You know, if he sees that candy, man, he's gonna do whatever it takes to get it.
Get John 10 and 10.
You seen in the movie like that Sheeta Mike when she caught the one dude for working with the Wakandans. He was like, man, you know, we don't really need that. Imagine if the vibranium got in the hands of the US. He was like, yeah, man, I just dream about that. Just like on some carnal Esau, you know, just wanted to rule the world, man. Like, you know?
And you know, Esau's a hypocrite because he'd be like, oh, you know, how is this vibranium? You know, they claim, oh, you know, it's not safe for this vibranium to be only kept these, you know, Wakandans, you know, probably trying to demonize them. But but basically, you know, the queen, she was like, hey, you know, it's the best thing, you know, for
to keep it out of your hands.
For the vibranium to be kept, you know, within our nation. Because Esau, you'd be a complete madman, you know, and what? You know, we already know what will happen.
And he gonna destroy it. To tell you, and just real quick, as the brother said, it said, this is Sirach chapter 39:25, for the good are good things created from the beginning. So evil things were the sinners.
Yeah, we can even get second Esdras, you know, the first few chapters, 3, I believe. But
you can get it. Yeah. It says that the principal things of the whole use of man's life are water, are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. All these things are good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. Right? He can take something that's good, you know, these different elements and different precious things that are the earth resources, and turn them to evil and such like that. Do evil purposes with it. Make weapons of it and stuff like that to destroy people. Put people into slavery and make them mine it, and then sell it and exploit them. You know, that's what he do, man. You know, you got what you wanted, the precept.
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Well, give me a second to find it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but yeah. You know, and like I say, what is that what is it, the vibranium?
Yeah,
Like that
vibranium.
got to be some type of what, mineral or something, right?
Mhm.
Coming out of the earth or something like that.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not sure if it's a real mineral. It might.
Nah, it's fictional.
Yeah, fictional, but you know, there's like I think of like they were talking about like using things for like some mass destruction. So I just think of like uranium. You know how Esau need that to create nuclear different nuclear missiles and stuff like that. You know, but yeah, man, you know, these things that been created, they can be, of course, turned to evil by sinners. And Esau, obviously, is a chief sinner because what? He took the Bible to himself and claimed to be us, you know, claimed to be anointed. Esau claimed to be holy, and what? He's really wicked, all right? They're not of the chosen people at all, all right? Time. You know, you got what you got? What? Yeah. No.
Yeah, I can't believe I
All right.
cannot find it.
Yeah, you'll find it if the spirit permits, it will come at. You got something about?
oh,
No, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
2nd Ezra 6. 55. Yeah, here we go. 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Right, Adam the chosen, that is. Adam being, which was Yahweh. All right, go ahead.
Of him come we all,
Mm-hmm.
and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, and you have, of course, a chosen people that came out of the Adamites. Okay, the Adamites. All right. You have, of course, the sons of God. You know, classified back then. You got, of course, you know, the other classification of men, the children of the wicked. You know, what is it? The other one. Was it sons of the wicked?
Yeah,
Children
sons of the wicked, sons of men,
Yeah, sons of men.
and then
Yeah.
sons of God.
Right.
Son of God.
And we,
Something
yeah.
else, I think too. One
God.
more.
The
Now let's say sons of wicked,
Yeah.
sons of men, and then sons
Oh,
of
yeah,
God.
you're right.
and we
yeah.
being, of course,
It
the
was
sons
three.
of God, which
Yeah.
ultimately be Yasha.
Yeah, Yashar Allah.
Yeah, he the prince of the power. All right, go ahead.
Yep, and then it says, verse 55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The hour being, of course, the Israelites. So God news like to the American Israelite foreigners. All right, the Lord made the world for our sake. So, of course, we would feel angry, enraged, indignant if somebody takes the earth, which was meant for us, and use it for evil purposes.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
Lord gave us law, statutes, commandments, how to keep the earth, you know, in good order.
Right,
How to not
right.
abuse the, you know, pillaging, you know, or like, you know, farming the land, you know, how to, you know, properly do everything.
Yeah, and then you got a complete idiot, you know, complete foolish idiot, you know, who comes and goes like that, you know, to the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
just you know, hits everything off the table. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And Esau,
yeah, Esau's like a little
you know,
kid.
and Esau is so Esau he's so wicked because you know it's not even that he wants to make sure he goes against every commandment, every law.
Yep.
All right, he wants to make sure that all of that happens so it could be complete chaos. So he could have complete rulership.
Yeah, because
dominion.
Because at the end of the day, you know, we know he's just a physical counterpart of Satan. So, what, you know, Satan, obviously, he's complete, you know, pure evil. So that's how Esau's going to be, because that's, you know, that's his God at the end of the day.
Yeah, he the son of perdition.
Yep.
They get their energy, their spirit, they inspiration from the spiritual demon Satan. You know?
Yeah.
The seed of the wicked.
That's
literally demonic
These are
spirits, you know,
completely-
sons of the wicked, you know, so they got wicked spirits within them.
Yeah,
you know, sons of God. Yeah, at the end of the day, even though all other people aren't, you know, completely righteous, but other people got a conscience at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You know, they know, you know, whether if they're doing, you know, right to, you know, a certain level, you know, they know if they're doing something that's right, something that's wrong.
Yeah, we
you
got
know?
a zeal.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Zeal. You know, just a lot of our people got a zeal, but it's no according to knowledge and stuff. And as the scriptures say, what it say that what is it? Wicked seduced them. It's in Ecclesiastes. We'll have to get it.
Yeah, you can get it, brother.
Lord willing.
So I can continue on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Gone. 2nd Ezra 6 and 56. It says, as for the other people, which also come of Adam, that has said that they are nothing.
Right, the other nations are as nothing. All right, Esau is as nothing. The other heathen there is nothing. You know, they're insignificant. Okay, like, they ain't nothing. All right, go ahead.
But be like unto spittle.
I guess it's spittle. You know, that no need to explain. You know, spittle, man. That's yeah. You don't even.
How about we look it up in the etymology to be clear cut, you know, for these
You
people out
can
here.
if you want, but I mean, these people. I think they will know when the Lord sets up this kingdom and He shows and exalt the sons of God. You, of course, Yahweh Shemashah. Go ahead. You got it?
Yeah, it means spittle. It says from late 15th century, saliva, spit.
Yeah, like spittle. Spit is nothing. When you spat, that's what they say.
Yeah. Basically, you know, you basically spit that shit out. You never, you know, hey, that's how the Lord did with the heathen, man. You know, he spit them out.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how, you know, when you spit on the ground, you don't come back for that. You know, you don't care about that. You know, you just want that out of your mouth. You know.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's insignificant. Like spat is waste.
Yeah,
Man.
but at the end of the day, you know, the heathen will have their use. You know, being slaves under us.
Yeah.
You know, because they're out to build up the kingdom of heaven. So they're not completely, you know, useless at the end of the day. Well, we don't need them because hey, if we want to, you know, we can build up the kingdom of heaven through the power, spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah. But we're going to use slaves. You know, the slaves will build up our kingdom. You know, so that won't be necessary for us to do it.
Yeah, they still nothing though.
Yeah, still nothing. Still nothing.
They still nothing. Like
the scripture says that they that be in captivity shall be put in captivity. Right?
Yeah,
So,
they still lacking on the
that is-
spittle. You know, because we don't need the heathen at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But
like I said, they gonna be they for our use. They part of the creation for us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So like I say, everything. Of course, the Lord uses everything. Go work good for the godly. You know.
Yeah.
You know, even the bad things, it work according for the will of the godly and stuff. You know. There's no end. We need them. You know, the scriptures talk about there's no end to and no people. So we need them. But like I say, hey, they all serve their certain use.
Yeah.
You know, which is to be ibadium or servitude under a sovereign nation, which be Israel.
Yeah.
You know.
So to read again, it says, "Thou hast said that they are nothing,
Yep.
but be like unto spittle."
Right. Well, they nothing. Remember, if we are the chosen, we are the aristocrats, the best rule, the creme de la creme. All right. Now, like I say, the Lord set it up. If the Lord, we of the Lord's portion, right, and He is the most highest, what is everybody else? They low.
Yeah, they like nothing, man.
Exactly.
Compared to, you know, how, you know, the chosen people gonna receive immortality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, what's that to compare, you know, to, you know, these regular people out here, you know, who won't receive nothing. You know, they're gonna still be in that mortal flesh. You know, the heathen won't receive immortality.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
That's one of the greatest promises, because it says righteousness is immortal.
Yeah.
You know, and the Lord only made the nation of Israel to be righteous.
That's right.
That's the ultimate, end game for us. Okay, to be righteous. All right, come on.
But yeah, we can keep on going on. Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Right, and they have become lords, have dominion over us, and they literally devour us. They destroy us. Okay, with their different ways. They destroy us, destructure us mentally, spiritually.
Yeah.
Give
Psalms
us
83.
ways. Yeah, they cut us. Cut us. Let's cut them off from being a nation.
Yeah, crafty counsel.
Cut their bands.
Crafty crafty counsel.
Yeah, crafty counsel. It speaks about, against the hidden ones, being us, the nation of Israel and stuff.
Yeah, it says they are confederate against you.
Yeah, they all in a union. Yeah, they're in a union and togetherness against the nation of Israel. So there has to be a chosen nation. We can't all be the same. The scriptures make it very, very plain. And you could clearly see, like, even with that movie, The Black Panther, they knew that that nation, that Wakanda nation or whatever, had something special.
Yeah.
They was like, you got all the other nations, and they was keeping themselves, it looked like separate,
Yeah.
you know, from the other nations and stuff. But they wanted them to have
closed off,
participation.
had a barrier.
Yeah,
So no other nation could
holy.
get through. Yeah. It's like, you can't even walk this ground.
Yeah. And even what the Northern Kingdom with them, they was keeping, they had their little underwater
Yeah,
gangs.
they're over there. Yeah, basically they went from I forgot how long, but they were, you know, for centuries, you know, they had that and no one knew about them.
Yeah,
you know.
So it was glorious, and like I said, both had their different glories and stuff like that. You know, but like I say, E wants what we got. That's ultimately what E want to be like us, man. Everybody want to be.
He wants to be like they want to be like us, but they want to do it in wickedness. You know, they don't have to, you know, do it in a righteous manner. You know, because I feel like it's a, you know, like it's a yoke of bondage, you know, to be righteous, and that's okay because that's how the Lord created them. You know, only the people of the Lord, you know, mainly the elect currently have you know that spirit to do righteousness. You know.
I got a quick precept to back up the point. This is Deuteronomy 14 verse 2. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh Bashim Shai, thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all nations that are upon the earth." So as you can see, you know, who's that talking about? It's talking about one specific people, one specific nation, a holy nation, separate, all right, above all other nations in the earth. All right. So you know, the Lord, who is he giving that to? The Israelites, man. All right, the Israelites is above any other nation, man. All right, and us, you know, coming back to the scriptures and us, you know, remembering ourselves. Now we understand that. All right, and we also understand also in the book of Deuteronomy why we in the curses as well. All right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what Yashar Allah. He Prince Power. So you know, of course, the prince is gonna basically be over all the other people, right? Of you know the kingdom. So that's how you know the princes of you know the princes of the Most High are gonna be like over all other people. You know.
Yeah, that's read that in I think that's back again Isaiah. This is gonna tell you princes shall rule. Isaiah 32:1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. Right.
Yeah, that's prophecy, man, right there. But yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, you know, is gonna be that king. You know, that's gonna rule in righteousness. Okay. He's of course gonna what? He gonna set everything over it. The physician coming to cut off the disease. You know, and this earth has been destroyed and diseased by Esau Edom. Y'all got that John 10:10 still, right?
John 10:10.
Yeah, because that's talk about how the thief cometh not, but they steal and to kill.
Okay, yeah, I can get
destroy.
it. Yeah, so this is John 10:10. It says the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Right, and we seen in that movie, you see in that Black Panther Wakanda Forever, they showed how the Northern Kingdom got like the conquistadors came in there. What, they had guns? They have guns? They showed guns in there or no?
They did have guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he was a little kid, like and they had the muskets.
The flashlight, muskets.
Hey, and what else it showed? It burned to the ground, man. You know, it burned with fire, man. Hey, man, and you know the dude, Namor, which is you know, personally me and the Ark's favorite character, because he was on that spirit, like, hey man, we gotta burn them, man. They all gotta burn the surface dwellers, which represent the Edomites and the heathen nations. And you could see that he was trying to make that alliance with Wakanda, all right, which also resembled the Israelites.
Yeah, you can tell he had like a real determined, you know, spirit.
He was real. He had that real like assertive type of spirit, austere type of spirit. Like, you know, when it came down to business, he ain't playing no games, man. Yeah, like you see it in his countenance, like, hey man, like, you know, don't be playing around, man. All right. Which
I'm not gonna lie, would have been better, you know, if they didn't make him look, you know, basically Shuri had to, she had mercy on him.
Yeah.
It would have been better if, he would have
killed-
still, maintained that power.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's just a movie at the end of the day.
Yep. And then, like I said, they Esau know, he was showing you in that movie, what do you call him? Kuku Khan?
Kukul Khan.
Right.
Kukul Khan.
Yeah, which is Yahweh Shai, that flying piercing serpent. And you could go into that, all that history and stuff. But yeah, go ahead. What y'all got? Next preset? Back to
yeah, I mean, they even call the Most High Al-Shaji, which means demon-like power,
Yeah. Kuku Khan. Let me see something I can bring out. Kuku Khan, they got the feathered serpent, was prominent supernatural deity or deity found in many Mesoamerican religions. It's also called, I think, Quetzalcoatl. How you say that? What? You see it, the Q? Quetzalcoatl.
Where is it?
Right there.
Right here?
No, right there. Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah.
You don't know how to say it? Come on. Them brothers, all right, well, brothers got sharpen up on this history. We're going to get into it. But I think it's Quetzalcoatl, something like that. But I just say Kuku Khan, right? And that's Quetzalcoatl among the Aztecs and Kuku Khan amongst the Mayan, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, Sakia for the mispronunciation, if anything, but yeah, that's that talk about Yahweh Shai, when you go into it, you can look up like they got the images and stuff. They showed it in the background and stuff and all that too, but you go into that history, but yeah, go ahead to the next precept, what y'all got, because we still was at the Isaiah chapter 10.
I can get Revelation 19:12 real quick.
What, the spirit of prophecy?
Nah,
12. What's 12? 19 and 12.
Yeah, many crowns.
Oh yeah. How shall I gonna come and conquer?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Revelation 19:12. It says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
Right. The crowns representing all of the various kingdoms that the Lord is going to subdue, which would be the heathen. Remember, we're gonna be sitting at the top of the hills. All right.
Yeah.
At the top of the governments. All right. Hey, the only government gonna be the government of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, of course, the heathen gonna have a time in which they're gonna they have their own little lands and stuff like that, But they get their inheritance and stuff, But hey, we know that Esau Edom, he gonna get destroyed after 1,000 years and stuff, and we know that, like I said, Yahweh Shai, he's coming as what? The destroyer of the Gentiles.
Yeah, it says his eyes were like a flame of fire, symbolizing him coming complete, anger. It says the Lord, he's gonna basically like a travailing woman.
Yeah,
like basically, the Lord, he's gonna come back real emotional, man.
Yeah, he coming. Yeah, he coming with like they say the Lord is what? Angry with the wicked every day. Yep. So the Lord, obviously, it burns that within him. Obviously they touch what? The children of Israel, which is his people. He's a Judite. All right, Yahweh Shai being what? Of the tribe of Judah. If you touch what? The children of Israel, you're touching what? The apple of the Lord's eye. The Lord, of course, the most deepest, most cared for desire, is the nation of Israel and such.
Yeah, because love. Yeah, because what happened? You're a father. You got a daughter or a son. Well, how would you feel? If someone, just touch that child, man.
Yeah.
There's some, wickedness, to that child.
Slavery, ravish, her put into bondage, doing all these type of wicked things, man. Like, how you gonna feel, man? So
yeah, and that's exactly what this devil has done unto the children of Israel. That's why the Lord's gonna come back, man, with a flame of fire,
Yeah, vengeance, man. He coming with vengeance. Go ahead.
It says, and he had, going on in Revelation 19:12, it says, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Yep. And then, of course, when you go down to verse 16, it says, and he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Right, Malak, Shaw Malak, King of King.
Or Malak Shah Malakim.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Malakian being the Slakian. Malakian being what? The kings plural, right? Male, right? Yeah. Kings plural. King of Kings, right? Lord Malak Shaw Malakian. Wa Adun.
Yeah.
Adunyam.
Adun or Adawan.
Adawan, you can use
or
either.
Adun.
Oh, yeah,
you
Adawan,
can use either.
One is affectionate, more deeper affectionate. Adon.
Yeah,
more
yeah.
affectionate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You know, the Lord of Lords, yeah. You know? And that's
yeah. Adunyum.
Like
or
Adun,
Adun.
like how they say the fucking Yiddish Adonai.
Yeah, Adonai.
Yeah, but it Adunya, you know, when you go into it.
Yeah, hey, I might just bring the New Testament Hebrew to see what they put.
Yeah, you see it, but you know, be going in the spirit and stuff, man. The Lord, the King of Kings, the Lord of all Lords. All right, Adam. All right, you know, the first Adam. All right, you know, second Adam. All right, first being what? What Adam was as Adam, which was Yahushua. Yahushua came as himself. You know, but you got it. Yeah,
about to get it.
Oh, Slacky, I'll be quick on that jump, but yeah, you know, and he coming, like I say, he coming back, man, to take what's his and stuff, man, because like I say, this was all for him, you know, and it's all for us, given unto us, you know. We be an extension of him, you know. We are the Lord's temple, where his spirit dwells, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah. It says Wa'ayo Bagadwa and onto his clothes. Wa'ayo.
But God, yeah, see that word, but God is garments or clothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Wa'ayo Yarakwa Kathawab.
And unto.
Written Shum Malak Hamalakim. So Malak Hamalakim. King of the Kings.
Yep.
And
Shum
then
is what? Put?
Name.
Name?
Yeah, or it can be put or there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. You know, just going into the Hebrew. So wait.
Okay. It says Yarakwa should be thigh, I guess. Thigh. So yeah, it says what? Shum, name, Malak, Hamalakim. So king of the kings, and then it says Wa Adunya, Ha Adunyum.
See?
So hey.
We got the affectionate one, right? It got Adun.
Yeah, Adun.
Yeah. That's the more affectionate one. Of the Adunyum.
Yeah, Wa Adunya.
Yeah.
Ha Adunyum.
Yeah, Adunya. Yeah, okay, yeah. So there you go. Adonai, yeah. Adunya. Adonai is just the Yiddish way. Adunya, the affectionate way of saying Lord, you know? God.
Yeah. The Yah sometimes it can mean like possessive. So, you know, Lord of Lords.
My Lord.
Yeah, my Lord too.
Like my Lord, like really affectionate. When a woman affectionately say, oh, my man, which really your man is your Lord. Adunya, call me Adunya.
Because what it says, Sarah was calling, you know, Abraham Lord.
Lord, right. You know, and Sarah was, you know, she was a woman of course, what? Of Yahweh Bashem Yashadu Abraham, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, when you go into it, and you daughters of Sarah, y'all supposed to be what? Daughter. You're supposed to be emulating exactly the aged woman. You're supposed to emulate the righteous woman, you know?
Yeah. Well,
she
you know,
even laughed and you know what I mean? But go ahead, Slaggy.
Yeah.
She one of our foremothers. Slaggy.
But yeah, you know, it's gonna be, you know, I'll be surprised to see a woman like Sarah out here.
But they gonna change. They gonna change.
Yeah, definitely. When all hell breaks loose, you're gonna be seeing a lot of that.
You don't see it, girl.
Isaiah 4:1.
Isaiah 4:1. Yeah.
I will call you Lord.
Yeah, definitely. You know, hey, that's when you know your brother's gonna see him, man.
Yeah. You know, because even in that movie, that Black Panther, the dude said what he said he wanted the challenge for the crown. What he said in that Black Panther?
Yeah, he did say that.
Because now, who would he be challenging?
It'd be the princess, right?
The chick, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Which obviously, you know, they create. And another thing, making that note, the Lord create a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. They show that in that doggone that movie.
Which when they fight, they gotta be drained of their their supernatural abilities. You know, so it's just raw like martial arts, and you don't have no super strength.
Yeah.
So hey, I'll be surprised if she win, man, because it don't look like she really got any.
She had none at all.
She's like,
she just got amped up because she had the the power of the Black Panther or whatever.
Yeah, and she got her technology too, but but yep.
Yeah, I'm bringing this precept. This is Baruch chapter 3:24. O Israel, how great is the house of the Most High? Yeah, we are the house of the Lord. All right. It says, and how large is the place of his possession. We understand we as what? We as the sand in the sea, can't be numbered, right? It says great, it says great, or Gadol, or Godwalla, and hath none end, right? High and unmeasurable. There were they were giants, right? Firmest from the beginning, having what? A name. All right, you go into what? Was it the Nephilim? Meaning what?
Oh, no, Nephilim, whatever.
Which should be going back, going back to, going back in the past. We were men of stature. We had a name. We were famous. We done great things and stuff in the earth and stuff. That's how Yasha'Allah. And when you see like in that movie, you see like the greatness of what? Both kingdoms, with the northern kingdom and then the southern kingdom. They got the Wakanda, and then they got what they call the other place. Tukan, I forget what they call it.
I forgot how to
Talokan.
Yeah.
Something like that. Talokan or something like that.
I know y'all die-hard bulls, like y'all messing it up, but hey, you can look into the specifics. I'm only giving you the spiritual end of what I seen and stuff from there. Spoilers in, but definitely I think brothers should watch it, for sure. What's that Hebrew word for the about the fall? What you see? Giants. We call giants. Yeah.
I would have to check. Let me check. I'll get it real quick.
Yeah. It's back in Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah, there were giants in the earth in those days.
And it's not like literally like they thinking like some giant. Even though we had high stature and stuff like that, bigger and stuff, but it ain't talking about no. What I mean? It's talking about.
Oh yeah. Literally Nephilim or Napayal. That's where they get that word Nephilim from.
Yeah, Napayal being what? Fallen? What did it say?
It goes into Strong's definition. It says a feller, i.e. a bully or tyrant, giant.
Yeah. Yeah, we fell from our, from our original estate and stuff,
Yeah, because what? Shem, his name means name or, reputable.
Yeah, right? Yep.
So, we are real reputable in the earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, have reputation. That's right. That's a good point. Real good point, man. It say that we are wise and understanding people. It's reading Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. All right? And like you see in that Black Panther, they wanted some of that. They wanted to get like what we got. They want that technology, man. I mean, they really wanted the resource that, what they call it? Vibranium?
Yeah, vibranium. They want to take what's special because they know, they could use it to up their empire.
Yeah, nobody can mess with it.
Yeah, and
and they specifically say United States wanted it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's how America is, man. They basically make anyone else who. Basically, if they don't have this resource, they're gonna try their best to make you look like the enemy. Yeah. They're gonna be okay. We need this in good hands. We need this resource in good hands, so we're gonna take it. Yeah. Which really they're hypocrites. Because they're being thieves. They're taking something that's not theirs.
Yep. We finish this precept. There were giants and famous from the beginning that were of so great stature, so expert in war. Right, and hey, we was even seeing, like I say, so both Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom, they were showing some of the different martial arts and stuff, and all that. Even though they going off, women killing it, doing all type of sword skills.
Yeah, and think about it. It says the Lord, He's a man of war. So we literally get that from the Lord Himself. Yeah. That's why and I believe one of the tribes were given, that gift of war.
Yeah, they got not just one. Men of war. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we'll get that.
Which all the tribes, all in all, we're all, the men, war like spirits, in our proper in the proper mindset, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
I know some tribes were giving, you know, more and more of that, you know, war like battle spirit.
mm-hmm. Let me see. We're gonna get that.
I know it's in somewhere in Genesis, right?
Yep. We gonna see if I can get it. I think it might be like 3 tribes. I gotta see. Let me see. Let me get it. Just give us a moment. Bear with us. Israel, like
Let me see.
tribes, experts. I think First Chronicles 5:18.
Yeah. Got it?
You brother can read it. You can read it.
Got it. You said First Chronicles
5:18.
Yeah, here we go. This is First Chronicles 5:18. It says the sons of Reuben and the Gadites and half the tribe of Manasseh.
Right. Who is Reuben?
God, this is so-called Seminole Indians.
Right. Runaways. Right. Raban,
Gadites.
look as a son. Right.
Yep.
That'd be your so-called Seminole Indians. Right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, and the Gadites,
Who is Gad?
so-called North American Indians.
Right. Gad means what?
Troop or yeah, troop.
Yeah, troop. Gad or God in Mahabharata in Hebrew.
Yep.
Right. Go ahead.
And then I believe Reuben means behold a son.
Yeah, look
right?
as a son.
Yeah,
Raban.
behold his son.
Yep. Yeah, Raban.
Yeah, Raban.
Raban.
Yeah, Raban.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raban.
Yeah. It's like yeah. Go ahead.
And then half the tribe of Manasseh.
Right. Well, who is the tribe of Manasseh?
Yep, so-called Cubans.
All right. What, Manasseh? How you say that? Made to forget? Is that?
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, watch Blue Letter King go off.
Yep, Manasseh.
Right?
With a ha at the end.
Yep.
Causing to forget. That's BLB.
Yep. Made to forget. That's it.
Nasha. Yeah, when you go into Nasha, the root word, all it means is to forget, deprive.
Mm-hmm.
So when you add the ma at the end, it makes it kind of like positive, kind of like to a person, like of forgetting, basically.
Yeah, ma of from, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or ma, like if you say ma Aisha means work. Aisha means to do. So add the ma makes it like that, kind of like a noun. I guess you can say, right?
Yep. Just going into some of this for those that are Hebrew and want to be into the Hebrew, just going into it, just there's depths to it, and these names are nomen omens, all right? They ain't nothing.
That's true.
They tell you how Gad, a troop shall overcome.
Yeah, a troop shall. That's in Genesis.
Yep. Yeah, But these, hey, we all can know the Native Americans were great at war, guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, they had a troop-like spirit as well, right?
Warriors, man.
Warriors.
That's just gonna go into a slide game. I'm going to heat. Go ahead.
So to go back to First Chronicles 5:18, it says, the sons of Reuben and the Gadites and half the tribe of Manasseh, valiant men able to bear buckler and sword, and to shoot with bow, and skillful in war.
Right, man. Hey, very, very great warriors, man. Skillful, had prudence, knowledge in it, man.
Yeah, that's why when you think about a bow and arrow, one of the first things you think about is the so-called Native American, right?
Yeah, man.
Because that's, they're them archers, man.
Yep, yeah, man. War. Yeah, hand to hand, combat on the horses and stuff.
Yeah, that's why it took many years for Esau to finally, once that Gatling gun came in, because the Lord at the end of the day,
that chopper,
that
chopper.
At the end of the day, the Lord wanted, our Gadites, but the Lord likes to let things play out to show, our true power, over the heathen, over Esau especially.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Lord wanted to punish us for our iniquities, including the so-called Americans, because they're also Israelites. So the Lord went ahead and gave Esau the upper hand. He put the spear in them devils to make them Gatling gun.
That's right.
And they eventually overcame so-called Native Americans, the Gadites and the Reubenites, so-called Seminole Indians.
Yep. Real quick, Isaiah 10:6, I will send him against an hypocritical nation, us being the hypocritical nation being Israel, and against the people of my wrath will I give him charge to take spoil and to take prey and to track them down like the mire on the street of the streets. You know, and hey, we got tore up, and it's still getting tore up, but the Lord is bringing back His remnant. You know, they seen the light, they seen Yahweh shine, and the Lord is having mercy. All right. Yeah. Anything to finish on that? That was done on that verse, right?
Nah,
Oh,
to
finish
keep
that.
on going on, it says, and skillful in war, and were 440,703 score that went out to war. So yeah, at that time, but we know that's the sons. Hey, you know those the sons of Reuben, Gadites, the Manasseh. You know, basically the Lord gave them the extra warlike ability. You know, because we know at the end of the day all the tribes got that. You know, but hey, the Lord gave them more of that ability.
Specialized thing.
Yeah, specialized.
Specialist. You got some bars off?
I don't got anything right now.
Yeah, man. Just do the spirit. Hey, we don't got nothing. Hey, do the spirit. You know.
I mean, we could close it off on the.
Oh, finish off with the dry bones.
Yeah.
Got it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. And then I believe we left that at verse 3. So Ezekiel 37:3 says, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, Yahweh, thou knowest. Again, he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, so from hearing the word of the Lord, that's how you're going to come back to life. That's how the revival, the quickening is going to come.
Yeah, and you literally see that by, the men, basically we're the ones who telling you to come back, basically from the apostles, elders, GREATMILLSTONE on down. We're telling you to come back unto Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Us here, our elders and apostles, elder apostles, speak onto us. We done that same thing. We woke up in that dry-bone state. We came back onto Yahweh Bashmi Shai.
Yeah.
So we got out of that dry-bone state.
That's right. So was it John 6? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on 1 second, I can. Right. Keep going.
Gone. This verse 5 of Ezekiel 37, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
That's right. And hey, look, this is the book of John chapter 6. All right. And this is verse 32. Actually, I'll go back. I'll start at verse 31. Our fathers did eat manna in the desert, as is written, he gave them bread from heaven to eat. Then Yahushua said unto him, verily, verily, truly, truly, I say unto you, Moses or Mashah gave you not bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven. For the bread of God is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life to the world. Who did that? Yahushua. He's the bread that came from heaven. All right. I think you might can find that in Corinthians, right? There's another one that it backs it up, if I'm not mistaken. Do thy precepts, you get understanding. I know there's loads of newer believers that are coming into the truth. So it's always good, for them to get all these different understandings through the different precepts and stuff. Like I said, we just going in the spirit. It's, I think, like say
11.
Yeah. Yep. That's
if
it.
I have the Passover,
Where you at? 11. What you at?
11 and
First
20.
11.
6, or we can start 23.
Yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, you can use that one too. Yep.
Or
use that one. There's another one too. Let me get it. I got
which one? Like, was it?
No, you can use that one. There's another one I got too.
It's on 10:17. It says, "For we being many are one bread and one body, and we are all the partakers of that one bread."
There's he said, like, look, take and eat. Look, he break the bread, right? We're starting 23. I received the Lord, which I have delivered to you, that the Lord Yahushua the same night in which he was betrayed took the bread, and when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, "Take, eat. This is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me." After the same manner, also he took the kawas or cup, and he had supped, saying, "This cup is of the New Testament of my blood. This do ye, and oft as you drink it in remembrance of me." All right. You can read down even more. It goes into it more. Right. As often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. You know? But let a man examine himself, scrutinize himself, and so let him eat that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning, not judging the Lord's body.
Yeah. And yeah, like even when you go into that, because we do that during Passover. We have the bread, or the unleavened bread, which symbolizes the Lord's flesh. We have the lamb as well, and we have the wine, which represents the blood of Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of Jake looking at the Passover like it's a party. They come there, want to eat all the lamb, want to eat all the unleavened bread, want to drink all the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Have no idea, what that really symbolizes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking it unworthily.
Yeah.
But even to more spiritual sense, hey, when you come to the truth, man, you got to count the cost. A lot of Jake, they just come into the truth, think some new trend, but they don't really understand what they're truly involved in.
Yeah.
So they want to. They come in this thing, really unworthily.
After their own lust as well. So
not really, understanding. So that's why, hey, the brothers always say, hey, the ones who, don't draw to the end, they come to the truth, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna punish them worse. And I believe that's a scripture.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna punish those worse than, the ones who, didn't know really.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, much is given, much is required. It's another scripture too.
And then it speaks about how 7 spirits, so take a hold of that, man.
Yeah.
Unclean spirits.
Yep.
So basically it'll be worse than,
You didn't know.
Yeah, the ones who never even came into the truth at the first place.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to be one of the ones like that, That's why we pray that the Lord don't take not thy Holy Spirit away from us.
Yeah, man. That's why, we constantly be praying, man. Because, hey, that's fearful, man, to see, that, hey, that's fearful, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. That's why, we pray, we fast. We do everything we do in order to please the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yashai, to keep us with him, man. Because, hey, going back to the world, man, that's like going into the dark again, man. Hey, hey, that shit's scary.
Yep. Yeah, you want Yahweh Shai, you want the light. You want to be in the knowledge, especially in these times when it's going to be mass ignorance out here, people not knowing what the fuck is going about. You want to have the knowledge.
Yeah, and even that one account where basically the people left Yahweh Shai after he said that one parable.
Yeah, that's where,
Yeah, and then, basically the Yahweh Shai said to the disciples, okay, will you guys leave me as well? And they said, oh, Lord, Lord, well, where else, have we to go? Because, without Yahweh Shai, man, you're lost. Without the truth, man, you're lost, man.
And the true, like I said, the true disciples, the true apostles, where are they going? Like if they like I said, you following Yahweh Bashim Yashai, that's our actual mission. That's our whole will and duty for us to do, is to follow him. Like I say, a lot of us have, like, brother, he left a whole career could have had.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, this brother, he could have been in the NBA.
Yeah.
And I'm not, how Jake like to hype up, but I'm being for real, man.
Yeah.
But, the Lord had it where this brother came into the truth instead, and this them true riches, man, was gonna truly pay off.
Yep. Yeah, other brothers too, there's other brothers.
Yeah, hey, you literally have brothers, man, in the NFL. Or, they were about to go to the NFL, but, they quit.
Mm-hmm.
Or, they didn't pursue that. You have brothers, they could have went to, this one college, they had to move out of state, go here, they can have a nice career, but, they gave that, kind of not done, the sake of Hamashiach.
Yep.
Right.
Hamashiach being what? We got it get called Jesus Christ is the anointed one. Hamashiach is just what? Anointed one in the Hebrew. Hamashiach. We don't
Yep.
say Christ. As IUIC was chanting in front of the Barclay Center, right?
No, yeah.
And they sitting there out there talking about Christ. I'm like, dude, like chill. You know? But like just as I forget which disciple that was, James. I forget who was the fisherman. They were fishermen.
Matthew, right?
Yeah.
Matthew and his brother.
Yeah, and they
Or
basically
was it Matthew?
Yeah, we gotta find it. I'm trying to see if I can find it. But this is right here, just in the spirit.
You got
Lord deals, man. I'm telling you. Yo, Matthew chapter 4. Yeah, brothers. Like I said, the spirit is dealing. Like I'm gonna make this also. When we was down in DC, that's where I think their camp. But like it was not told to us also in New York camp do the same thing. Like they look up scriptures, use the blue letter, but you should be reading your Bible and know where the scriptures is. You can look it up, but read from your Bible. You read from your Bible, it's a connection that come with that, man. You be like say I say read through the spirit. A lot of the times I could just flip to whatever, in the spirit. You know what I mean? The Lord give it to me. But that's how the Lord deals. Like I said, he gives wisdom unbridledly. What's that? James had said, if you ask, you want wisdom, he'll give it to you.
Yeah.
So, the Lord, and like I said, Sophia, she gonna give it. You keep seeking, she gonna keep giving it to you. So, hey, this how the Lord, he sups with us. He gives us his food, So this is, so always we gonna get to the habit of getting to our sword. Like I said, our sword be all beat up and stuff, falling apart and stuff from just going to page and stuff. But there's a spiritual link with these words. Remember, these words is fire too. Yeah, I know we got our warrior with thumbum, our lights in perfection with our device.
Yeah, but that's man. True. At the end of the day, these won't work.
It's gonna come a time. We was at the after the camp. Brother, one of the brothers donated all these books. What's gonna happen when Esau shut off all these devices and stuff?
Yep.
We got physical books to still be able to study and keep pushing what we need to do. Mm-hmm. What about when the apostles didn't have cell phones and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So we got to model after, but we use our tools and stuff. These are all tools, but the spirit is dealing. Pray to the Lord. He gives, man. But this is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 18, it says, and Yahushua walking by the Yammer, the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, right, and Andrew his brother.
Yeah, so I was thinking about the actual book, not when I said Matthew.
But as you see, we always, like I said, we studied to learn, righteous man studied to answer. Talk about how we rightly divide the word of truth. So that's why we, another thing we get in the habit. If we unsure of something, we might go double check. That's what we do. So we can rightly divide his word of truth. We got dudes out there like Kanye West. He say what? 12 tribes of Judah. You see him do that? Yeah. And then Jacob run with it, like, 12 tribes of Judah. And come up to you and then, oh wait, what tribe you?
That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, like it's not. That's not. Yeah, So it's like, we here as the prophets, right? We here to correct.
Yeah.
Bring that like, rebuke.
This while Judah is the head tribe, the tribes as a collective is called Israel, man.
Yeah, that's your Allah, man. And we coming together. They were showing that in that movie.
Yeah.
Both tribes, both came in coming up. What Ephraim was it? What Vex? We get it. Judah or vice versa, Slakia. But going on, it says casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. Okay, that was their trade, which is lucrative, very very profitable to be a fisher. Hey, you got fish, you get money. All right. It's just now these days Esau he be killing the fishermen with his mass fucking food production processing facilities and overfishing and stuff like that, not caring about we need to take care of the seas and the planets and, not destroying it or destroy ecosystem. But it says, and he said unto them, follow me. This is Yahweh Shai. Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. So if they dropped what they did, they trade a profession of being fishers. You got men, of course, in the truth. Because remember, we the same spirits coming back. You got to believe it. You know what I mean? The spirit of prophets is subject to prophets. You coming back in a reincarnation, you're gonna do the same thing you did. You could be one of them. We were, like I said, I believe in the spirit. We were, man. I put on as the elect, right? We had to be doing this in the back times, The scriptures say many are called, but what? Few are chosen. Mm-hmm. We just pray we chosen, but we keep doing. The Lord keep guiding us and stuff, so we gotta have our faith that we are, man. All we gotta do is walk this walk, man. But drop it, and it hurt. It hurt. I know it hurt, but it felt good though. Mm-hmm. When we what I mean? It's so like me. I've been in jiu-jitsu, martial arts, all of that. Photography and all of that. Some of the stuff I could still do, but the truth was so strong. The honey was so heavy. I was like, I gotta eat it. And it was so much, man. I remember taking a 2-week hiatus from the academy. And then I was in the Babylon Timbuktu and the Apocrypha in the Bible. And that was it, And then they like, what you doing? Why? Where you was at? Oh, you got a future here. That's how my little testimony. But it was just Satan, like, even when Yahweh Shai went on the fast for the 40 days and the 40 months, 40 days and 40 nights, Slakia. And Satan came and like, oh, I got all of this, all these kingdoms to show unto you. Yahweh Shai rebuked Satan. And that's what we do. We be rebuking Shaitan and stuff. We don't want to go back into the world. Even if the world, we do got sometimes like, we be like, yo, man, how would life be if I would have did otherwise? Hey, our life is not of our own.
It would have been darkness, man.
Exactly.
It would have been maybe good carnally, but hey,
you would have died.
Yeah.
The rich have received their consolation.
Because, hey, man,
once you got rich.
You see, like a lot of these celebrities, man, you could die randomly.
Right.
Like that one guy, this parable that basically, that rich man who tried building up the farm, storing thing, but he didn't know that he's going to literally die the next day because the Lord set him to die next day.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, man. It say, blessed are the poor in the spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man. We that's Matthew 5:3. We are poor in the spirit, all right? But the kingdom is for us, man. Blessed are they that hunger and thirst for righteousness. Ain't brothers is running and thirsting after righteousness? You putting off that old man, putting on these righteous garments, being the knowledge, all right? That's a good thing, man. That's a blessing. That's Yahweh Shai saying that. Baruch, blessed in the Hebrew. Are they that do hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. You're going to be filled, Malah, satisfied, all right, or Shabbat. Satisfied by what? The living waters that Yahweh Shai is. He the water. He's the light.
Yeah.
All right. He's the door. He's the entrance. He's the portal to the kingdom. All right. So, all the time, like I said, we got to always look at Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah. And even back in the world, man, hey, all these fucking religions, man, it's like they're always missing something, and they're complete lies too, but you couldn't, you go to Catholicism, you go to Christianity, man. They never fill that void within you. That you always knew there was something more. Yep. Until you came to caught the truth, man. That open, basically
everything.
You get okay, this is it right here. That rest. Yeah. That's how it feels, man, when they actually come onto the truth.
Yeah, man. It's like you just have that breath of fresh air, like the you get it held down in the water, man. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like when we was in the world, like we just gonna die, man. Like you just in that water, getting ready to drown. But us coming to the scriptures, man, we just like rise to like oh man, like you know what I'm saying? Like
that breath entered.
That
breath in it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Kind of slap.
Yeah. So I got a quick one. Philippians 3:8 or 7 actually. Philippians 3:7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted lost for Hamashiach. Yeah. So whatever thing is, in this world, man, we will gain onto us, but will impede our walk inside the truth. Hey, we gotta put that aside. You know, like for example, some brothers might have really, you know, good opportunities, man, to get, you know, this really good job, but it will, you know, put them off from the truth, you know, so they had to put that aside, you know, and hey, you know, they kind of lost for Hamashiach's sake.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it'd be like I said, the shit be looking good and clean. You be like, yeah, man, I get, like you say, like with me, like, yeah, I get everything. This man had all this substance in the world and stuff. I would just, you know, like like you have status, you know, people that look up to you, admire you, got influence. You know, you obviously you can get money, you know, and we left that. I left it. You know, I had a woman. I had, I would have had more women.
Yeah, like, you know, being in the truth, you know, every brother has lost something. You know, every brother has sacrificed something. You know, you're not gonna come into the truth and you know, sacrifice something, man.
Not sacrifice,
And not sacrifice something. Yeah.
God, we ourselves are a sacrifice. Y'all let me out a shot, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Which that main thing we sacrifice, man, is what? Shoot, our, you know, time, man. You know, we dedicate most of our time, man, towards Yahweh Bashem Yashah. Of course, you know, we got to work, you know, and of course, you know, we do, you know, brothers have, you know, some things like do on the side, you know, for a balance, but hey, we mainly direct our full time towards Yahweh Bashem Yashah. Because when we, man, wherever I'm at, man, I'm constantly thinking about the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yashah, you know, praising him, you know, doing his will, man. That's always on my forefront.
Meditate.
Yep.
Yep. I got this real quick. Sirach 35:1. He that keepeth the Torah, the law, bringeth offerings enough, and he that taketh heed to the commandment offereth a peace offering. Right, for our very sins that we done. Right. Okay. We would have to bring that for you know, atonement to the priest. But now, of course, who the ultimate high priest? Yahweh Shah. All right. It says, he that requiteth a good turn offereth fine flour, and he that giveth alms sacrifice praise. To depart from wickedness is a thing pleasing to the Lord, and to forsake unrighteousness is a propitiation. It pleases the Lord. You know, so we actually departed from wickedness. We might have been talented and had different skills and, you know, different things were more, you know, lucrative for us and stuff, but we were wicked, right? A lot of us was eating pork and, you know, committing adultery, you know,
getting lineups, shaving beards,
you know, just fucking wandering around, just lost and stuff. Hey, you know, when you departed from wickedness, that's a dang pleasing to the Lord. You know, when one soul is one, you got like a lot of angels, but they rejoice.
Yep.
You know, so hey, you know, we got, you know, always keep our heats up and stuff. Be thankful, you know, that the Lord, he called us, and Lord willing, we be chosen and faithful, man. You know, it's gonna be great, man. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Philippians 4:3-8. It says, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahushua, my Lord. Yep. And hey, if you really go literal with it, you know, brothers, you know, like these colleges, it's a straight complete, man, all these, this whole education system, man, is complete fucking lies, man. You know, trying to, for the first thing it does, you know, when you go into history, it tries to look like Esau, you know, it's like they try to lie, you know what I'm saying, about the history, not completely not bringing out that we are the ones ruling before them, you know, and that we're the Israelites, you know, first and foremost.
Yeah, just a lot of certain things, a lot of key events, a lot of inventions, and you know, these certain philosophers and all that. You know, they all try to be like, oh, they was all Edomites, and you know, even you know, musically, like the Mozart and the Shakespeare, oh, they was all Edomites and this and that. But hey, you know, when you come into truth, you know, you understand, you know, who really done all those things.
Yeah, they were Jake, man.
Jake's
the best. Former of all things, originators, man. Oh, sorry, the brother, Shalom GMS in his likeness. Yahweh Shah, you know, he said Brekadam to us. He said, Khan almost signed a pro MMA contract. The Lord had better plans.
God.
It says the Lord, let me see. This is Psalm 16:5. He put certain precepts. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou that maintainest my lot. Salaki, I hope if she did shut off. It's buffering on my end.
see.
Hopefully, let me check on the all right, so let's back up, Slakia. Yeah, Slakia, if it cut off, I'm gonna read again. Psalm chapter 16:5. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance, and of my cup thou maintainest my lot. Yeah, my destiny. Our destiny is controlled by Yahweh Shem Shai. He keeps us in his truth. He put us in his truth, and he keeps us in his truth. You know.
Yeah.
So if you count it blessed, you doing blessed are the feet of men that preach the gospel.
Yep.
All right. It says the lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yeah, I have a goodly heritage. That's beautiful, man. You got goodly heritage. You got that goodly inheritance. Through Yahweh Shem Shai. There's something always, because I know I be like, sometimes you might meditate like, fuck, man. Walking around, these people think they something. Fuck them, man. When I was in the world, fucking they was nobody. I could crush them. Now it's like what's in the truth. We kind of feel like because we out of the world, so it's like we feel like we like I said, we really separate and we not there, but we gotta be in the world still and keep walking.
Yeah, by then we count all this shit lost.
Yep, that's it. Kind. The brother also got 1 Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not they which run a race run all, but one receives the prize. So run that ye may obtain. Right, we gotta know that we gonna win. We in it to win it, right?
Yep.
Right, we ain't coming at you to just fuck up better and just be like, all right, okay.
You just leave.
Nah.
I don't know if I'm, well, of course we put on the elect, but we're still like we're in that mindset. Hey, we hope to be part of the elect. We're gonna put on the elect.
Yeah. We don't number ourselves amongst like basically like what does it say? Not the number thyself amongst the basically like the ungodly and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you don't want me to be, I'm a 2/3. Like, nah, man, that's not the
I ain't
spirit
never
of
gonna
being.
say that. Fuck that.
That's not the spirit of being, man.
That's Satan. You better say, I guard God's time by Shimmy because I rebuke Satan.
Because, hey, ain't no 2/3 gonna be, 100% with truth and sincerity. Yeah, he's not gonna be in the truth, 100% truth with truth and sincerity, man.
Yeah. You don't want to have that spirit, or maybe like, oh man, what if I'm a Hamite or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a demons, man. Like, that's deep. That's some demon shit, man. Like,
yeah. Sometimes saying he might put certain spirit on people, man. That to basically make you doubt. Make you
or like you go
tempt you.
Yeah, you go at ancestry. It says, oh, people trace back to I don't know, Ethiopia or Egypt or something, and you like, oh man, I'm a heathen.
Or who knows? Maybe your family member might get like a DNA test, and my our ancestors come from here. Come from Europe.
Oh, you're 50% Moab and Irish.
We ruled that, and that's bullshit science. Science.
Yeah, and that whole ancestry shit, that's some bullshit too. Because you had this one dude. He put his bearded dragons. He used a swab, and then he sent it to Ancestry, and then they said, hey, nah. Funny thing is, man, they said he was a small hat. They said
he's a snake. They
that's true. That's the point. Yeah,
they are serpents.
They say he was 50% like that's one of them Amalek tribes.
Okay, what? Yeah, we gotta be careful because the Amalek might get us.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to say it, but basically they say he was 50%
like
small hat. Nah, it was like some else. But
all right, yeah, and that's a damn fucking lizard,
So yeah, we know that shit's bullshit. At the end of the day,
but we know Esau is likened unto Leviathan. In the scripture, they tell you Isaiah 20. It might be Isaiah 27. They say he's gonna punish Leviathan.
Shit, he's a serpent, like a reptile, man.
But yeah, that's spiritual. That's another one of my favorite scriptures. That's all prophecy, man. That's what Yahweh Shai is up in. That's Isaiah chapter 27:1. I'm just reading in spirit, like I said. Not quenching spirit in the day of the Lord. In that day, the Lord Yahweh, with his sword and great and strong sword, shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that day in the sea. That's right. You know, Esau is that crooked serpent. All right, the wicked.
You
All
know,
right,
serpent.
Same-
That's the
And
in the garden. You know,
yep, and
Yeah.
like
the
and like
serpent represent Esau.
like we said, Esau gonna do whatever he can to you know, take you away from the faith, man. Take you away from this word, you know, like we were saying in the beginning.
Because hey, at the end of the day, man, that's Satan's job, man. His Satan's job is to, you know, basically bring more, you know, that's his job, man. You know, to be a demon,
bring
Deceive.
confusion.
Deceive, yeah.
It's Babylon, so
Confusion.
Yeah, even you know when Satan came to the Lord about Job, like, hey, I bet you if you let me do this to him, Job will curse you, you know, out of your name.
Yeah.
You know. So
Be
but what?
adversarial, yep.
But what, you know, and then the Lord's like, all right, you know, go ahead and do it. You know, I already know how, you know, how much integrity my servant has. You know, so that's how, you know, these temptations come by the Lord allowing Satan, you know, to do certain things to us. That's why, you know, we go through temptations, you know, and troubles, you know, being the faith, especially.
Yeah. God. I'm gonna finish it off. We run that we may obtain, right? Right? But it says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they that do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown. And we want that incorruptible crown. We don't want the corruptible crown. Oh, I want to be able to say, all right, I'm a black belt in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt or something like that.
I'm a lawyer. I'm
a doctor. You know, I'm a you know, like top level
investor. I'm a business guru.
I done got like the biggest like, you know, I earn, like they got this one dude. I'm a sports betting guru, you know, advisor. I got over X amount. I got a Fortune 500 car.
I'm a fucking professional sports.
He pulls out all these credit cards and bundles of cash and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't got time for this. He was doing work at my job. He's a criminal.
Which man, work. If you go in ancient times, none of this shit ever existed. You know, and that's how it's gonna be. You know, in the kingdom, ain't no gonna be no fucking sports analyst or you know, some fucking data entry.
Unless if we want it.
We want to.
They be like, look, these like we might make some fucking fun. Be like, all right, look, we don't let these Edomites fight, and we might have. We'd be like, all right, let's cast some lots. Let's cast some lots. The heathen over there, like, yo, I got him.
Shit.
They give the money right to us.
Yeah, probably have Jake, you know, being a commentator.
Yeah. You all hype and shit, just sitting on like, let's see what's up, man. Got this big buck ass dude right here. Yeah, but we gonna be doing everything in righteousness and for our own pleasures and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, but ain't gonna be no fucking truck driver.
Oh, truck,
Nah. Ain't gonna be no trucks, man, or vehicles. It's just gonna be Esau carrying shit on his back, you know, using chariots. Or not. Hey, that would be graceful if we give, you know, let them use even chariots for horses. They gonna be carrying shit on their back, man.
They ain't gonna use those chariots.
Yeah,
they ain't use those chariots.
Yeah, brothers might have them without those. Like, I want you literally put that shit on your back and walk
carry it
miles upon miles.
Yeah, carry it through Egypt, the desert, and then bring it to our holy land.
And a little bit of water and a little bit of food just to do it.
Yep.
And we would know.
Because the spirit won't know how much they really need, and so we'll do it at their breaking point, just you know, at that sweet spot.
Because look how Esau got us working these jobs, you know, just working so much tirelessly just to work check to check.
Yeah,
man.
shit.
Just to barely pay your bills.
You know it too.
Yeah. Because right now, you know, we're basically receiving those crumbs. You know, we're receiving
from the table.
Them crumbs. Which Esau, if he wanted to, he could give us more than that. But you know, he's a damn devil, and he knows, you know, if he gives us any more than crumbs, then we'll, you know, rise up over him.
Yeah. And you know, he's so much of a devil, you know, right? Whenever he you know, increases the wages, what happens? Inflation, man. You know, inflation. So it look like you making more, but you really not, because you know, guys, these certain things like gas prices, food prices going up, right? You know, all these certain things, and then Esau want to make it seem like, you know, we doing you a justice, giving you higher wages, which, you know, I remember back then, you know, when $15 an hour, you know, they used to be looking like, oh, you're making some
That's
pretty
the
good money.
shit.
Now that's like
Yeah.
barely minimum
Yeah,
wage,
now that's
man.
fucking laughable.
You can't have live on your own just
Yeah.
working 40 hours a week, 15 hours, man. All right, even if you a single man, you by yourself, man, that's still not enough.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, they,
still not enough.
yeah, you put your hand in bags with holes and say
Yeah, you got
1 and 6.
Yep.
You got 2 or 3 jobs, work 60, 80 hours a week.
Mhm.
All right, just to pay rent, man. So
Yeah. Yep. Damn, man. It's lucky, man. I got something crazy, but all right, keep going.
God, Philippians 3 and 8. Yeah, doubtless I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things.
Yeah, you suffer the loss of all things due to the Lord, right? He did that. Remember, he was doing the work. That's Paul, right? Writing that
Yep.
to the Philippians, those in the Philippi, right? The
Yep.
Israelites. He said that he had loss of all things, right? That's what he said.
Yep. For whom I have suffered the loss of all things.
He had to suffer it, man. He had to be patient. Yeah, that's the Lord's reward, you know. He give us the bread of adversity, you know, the various affliction that we got to go through. All right, but it's all tailor made from the tailor himself, Yahweh Shai. All right, go ahead.
And then it says, and do count them but dung that I may win Hamashiach.
Yeah, man, counting that shite, man. You know, it's nothing. Tayat or nothing. You know, it's like dung shit. You don't care about shit.
So
Shit is waste. I keep saying it.
So basically, man, it's a hey, you either serve the Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shai, or you serve Satan, man. You serve this world.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, like the brother
no
said.
in between. There's no lukewarm.
Yeah, you can't be in between. Like, oh well, like these celebrities and shit. You know, basically
halfway in the world and shit.
Yeah, you got one foot in, one foot out.
Yeah,
yep. Hey, he said the Lord gonna spew thee out of his mouth, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about that spittle, right?
Yeah.
So hey,
you really be 100% man in this thing, or hey, the Lord don't even want to. Hey, the Lord probably look at the one who's cold, better than lukewarm.
Yeah, because you have stepping. The Lord don't like hypocrites and shit. You know what I mean? So we don't want to be that way. Like I mean, hey, we got the same spirit. We be like, if we see somebody like say was in the camp and they wasn't right, and then they get kicked out, we be like, yeah, we could discern. We discern like, oh, see, he wasn't right, and we could see the different trait that person had did and stuff. Be like, man, see, he was fucking around. He fucking around with the Lord's money. The Lord want people that's gonna flip it. Right, we flippers, man. The Lord multiplies, man. We flippers up here, man. The true little flips is the brothers in the truth. Lord give you some bread, he give you some work. Hey, he wants you to flip it, and we got the work, and he give you he give you what you need.
Yeah,
give you the knowledge, gave you the knowledge, gave you the skill to flip it and make more and to bring more fruit in, man. So hey, and bring us likewise men. It's not like he bringing in. Of course he got a net, like the word is as a net and stuff, and we gonna get the good and the bad, like the fish and shit. But then he weeds out the weak. He weed out the undesirables, man. He sifting and stuff, man. So it's good. What's gonna remain? The best parts, man. So go ahead.
Verse 9, and be found in him, not having mine own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Mashiach, the righteousness which is of power by faith, or of the Most High by faith.
Yeah, and it's important to have faith, man. It's not all about the law. It's about having that belief and stuff.
Yep.
That faith gonna make you move.
Yep.
It make you do stuff. There's a law of believing in the Lord, and that's one of the big things that, us as Israelites, we gotta believe that we can do all things through Yahweh Shemiel Shai, that we can do this, we can win it, we got the victory, we obtained it. Like that brother had. He said that run this race as the scripture has said, the brother GMS is like it said. It says that know ye not that they that which run the race, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one received the prize. So run that ye may obtain it. Yeah, you may get it. So if the Lord telling us to say, hey, run as if you're gonna get it. If you in the race, this truth is like a race. You know, this is a something we competing in. But the Lord actually made his particular athletes. He gave us the attributes. So we got the traits, you know, to make it, man. So we gotta believe he in us, right? Yahweh mean what? He is and he exists. Yahweh Shai is the deliverer. He is salvation. So if we in the trouble, the Lord gonna save us out of it. All right? The Lord is in the midst. He everywhere where we at. We ain't gotta feel like we alone. Because a lot of times we in the world, we feel like we alone and shit. The Lord is right where with us, man. Weaken at our ignorance. So hey, we know that we got the power to create all heaven and earth with us, man. And we got the Aqua, the brotherhood too.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say the angels watching us, you know, in their chariots.
They there. Yep. They definitely there.
Yep.
If you don't
even around us, man, you know, we can't physically see them with our eyes, but they're there in the spirit.
Sometimes you can see them.
Oh too. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes
you entertain them unawares.
That's true too.
So be hospitable and stuff, because like I think that when I was coming to see y'all brothers, when I walked out the apartment and I walked down the street, there was like this. He was like a northern tribe sitting on the. It was weird because it's like, why would he be just sitting there? He was sitting like on a it's like a stone. Like it's just like some like the front of a house, but it was like weird where he was sitting, and he was just like
kind of like a slab.
Yeah, like wood. Like it's stone. It's like stone. Like I don't know what you would call it, but basically like you know you got the steps. To go up, and then it's just like the I guess it's like a wall or something. I don't know. He was just sitting there, and he said, I was like, "What's up?" He's like, it sounded like he uttered shalom, like shalom, something like that. That's what it sounded like. So I was like, wait, that man might have been an angel or something like that. Cause why the hell, you know, ain't nobody just gonna say no other tribe will say shalom. Or something like that.
Cause man, you never know, like the brother said, you know, the angels, they come in, you know, physical appearances, you know, a lot of times. You know, you might be walking through, you know, the city, you know, an angel like this, you know, you might not even notice him, like he's like this, like watching you, man, like, you know.
Yeah, that's why you gotta look, man. Just keep looking and stuff, cause they there, man. They marveling at the works we doing and stuff, and they up in them chariots, man.
Yeah, and the chariots too.
They there, man. I'm telling you.
Out there, you know, taking account of everything, man. You know?
The eyes of the Lord in all places, beholding the good and the evil. Yeah. So, anything else for that?
Yeah, we can keep going through in the spirit, but you know.
Man, we done killed it, man. Through the spirit, Yahweh Hashem Shai done killed it. You know, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai. Yeah, you know, double lines to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. We didn't say that in the beginning, Salakia. I don't know if I said it in the intro, but double lines to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the elder bishops, all of course the brothers that's rightly dividing the word of truth. All you brothers that's Showamar watching, you sisters that's Showamar which is watching. You know, us do the ministry, you know, and just keep fighting. Don't give up. Don't lose the faith. You know, never give up. You know, and keep your faith in Yahweh Shemashah, because we got the kingdom that's already within what? In you.
Mm-hmm.
The kingdom you is in us, man. Right.
Begins with your heart. You know, love, mind.
Yeah.
You know, in the spirit, believing.
Yeah, I'm Labkum in your minds. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, man. I'm going to read this nice precept too. Hopeful election, 12 tribes, Matthew 28 and 20. Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the world. That's right, man. It's a blessing, man. Call on you Yahweh Hashem Shalom. Remember, we still in the feast of Hanukkah, you know, feast of dedication, you know, so y'all supposed to be in a mirthful spirit. You know, the triumphant of our enemies, all right? Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Peace out.